You're driving along and the check engine light flashes up on the dashboard. What does that mean? Should you keep driving the car with the check engine light on? What are some of the causes that will make that check engine light flash up on your dashboard? So this video, we're just going to discuss some of the common issues and problems. There's so many factors that could come into play here. So what is the check engine light? Well, the check engine light is telling you there's a problem and you need to check your engine, hence its name, the check engine light. But that doesn't really give you a lot of information to go on, and the question is whether you should keep driving the car or not. With modern fuel injection systems you have a lot more control, but the basic principle of a closed loop system is it's continually monitoring the engine. If it detects knock, it detects too much fuel or too much air, it will generally adjust itself and keep everything running smoothly. So if that can't happen, that is when you start to get the check engine light warning come up. So if you're driving along and the check engine light has come up, in most cases the ECU has already started to take protective measures against the engine. It may well have backed off the power, so you might refer to that as limp home mode, where the power is substantially reduced. You should certainly keep your revs low and not make sudden full throttle inputs in the engine. So you've got a warning there is some problem in the engine. If that's accompanied by black smoke billowing out of the back of the car, strange noises from the engine, or steam or smoke coming out of the front of the engine, you should really pull over and get that addressed quickly. The warning light there is telling you there's a problem, and there's some physical signs that this problem is a major problem. So if you suspect there is a major problem going on in your engine, you really do need to pull over whenever it's safe to do so and take protective measures against the engine. Open up the bonnet and start looking around and diagnosing where the fault is. So if your engine check light has come on, don't ignore it. If there's no obvious signs of a serious problem with the engine, you are probably safe to continue driving, but restrict your speed, restrict the load on the engine, and pull over whenever it's safe to do so, and do that essential visual check within the engine bay. If you've got your code reader with you, pull off the error codes and just see what's going on, and that'll give you an indication as to how serious the problem is. But certainly get these problems addressed at your local garage or mechanic, or do it yourself as soon as possible, because in most cases these problems will just grow and get bigger and bigger and more serious, and they have knock-on effects and damage other components within your engine. So please boot that like button, because that really helps us to get out there. I hope this video has been useful to you. Let me know in the comments what your experiences have been with the engine check light coming up. Maybe I've missed a few points, so please enlighten me, help me to give a much more rounded out view of this topic for all of our viewers. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because we would love you to stay tuned. And please check out this video.